For August 26th is officially FanDuel Futures Day. It's a brand new holiday for football fans who live for bold predictions and preseason hunches. For just 24 hours, FanDuel is giving you deals on NFL season predictions. So whether you're calling your MVP shot, eyeing a division winner, or ready to crown your Super Bowl champ before Week 1 even kicks off, this is your moment. Visit the FanDuel app today and start planning your futures bets now, because Futures Day is a one day only event. FanDuel, play your game when you want it on America's #1 sportsbook. Guys, the Guardians lost last night to the Arizona Diamondbacks. The rubber matches tonight, and they have Parker Messick, the team's #1 pitching prospect, set to make his major league debut tonight. Jason, what can you tell us about Parker Messick and what fans can expect from the Guardians' top pitching prospect?
Well, I think he's here for the rest of the year. It's a good audition for him to see what he can do. They optioned down Joey Cantillo, who was struggling to throw strikes. I still like Cantillo for the long term, but I don't think this is a short-term move. This is a big, they're right on the verge. I think the division is probably gone. They're 8 out, I think, now. And we were talking earlier, if you can get it to 3 going to September, you got a race. Well, it's going the other way now.
Yeah.
They lost 4 or 5,
Sweet.
swept by the Braves. Last night, another disappointing performance from Tanner Bybee, who's just not had a good year at all. So now, Messick's sort of in that C.J. Kayfus class. Wasn't a top prospect, I don't think. I wasn't really familiar with his name at the start of the year, and just kind of emerged throughout the season. Had a really good year in the minors. You see the numbers there, 119 strikeouts in 98 innings is really good. So we'll see. It's a big spot. It's a big game. I think they're 3 games out of the wild card now, and it just feels like it's starting to slip away. There's a bunch of teams locked together. Kansas City leaped them yesterday. I think that just happened yesterday. I think Kansas City was behind them. So, we'll see. But it's not looking good. I was just really disappointed last night in Bybee's performance.
Yeah, he hasn't looked good all year, and especially him being the ace, supposedly the ace. On this Messick guy, is he? What is his? What is his build? What's his DNA? Like, is he a power pitcher? Is he a guy that has a multitude of pitches?
I don't know his pitch mix. I should have looked it up. I don't know his pitch mix. But, I mean, if you're striking out in AAA, if you're striking out 120 guys in 98 innings, you've got swing and miss stuff.
I have his scout grades, Jason. I'll read you the grades if you want to explain what the scale means.
Yeah.
He has a 50 fastball.
That's average.
According to MLB.com in his prospect ranking. A 50 slider.
Average.
And a 60 changeup.
Better.
So changeup's his best pitch. He's a fastball, slider, changeup guy.
Yeah.
His control is at a 50 and his overall is at a 45.
So he's average. Don't play.
Well, and he was a second-round pick in 2022.
Yeah, I don't think he's not. He's their top pitching prospect. He's not a top pitching prospect in baseball, if that makes sense.
Break that down. I see that. There's levels.
He's their 12th ranked overall. The Guardians' 12th ranked overall prospect. And technically, he's not their top-rated pitching prospect. Cal Steffen, the guy they traded Bieber
They just
for.
got him.
And Braylon Dougherty, who's a high school kid they just drafted. They're technically ahead of him, but they're so far away from being major league ready.
Yeah, and rankings differ. Baseball America, MLB.com, our guy Keith Law at The Athletic. They all have their flavors that they like. So, I mean, Messick will be an option on in the rotation next year moving forward. John Means could be an option here. He's on a rehab assignment, could be back soon. So they've got some other options to look at. Gavin got hit around the other night, but he's been better of late. He's been really good of late. Bybee's just having a weird year. And the troubling thing, I think, with him, if you go back and you look at his rookie year, he's progressively gotten worse every year. Strikeouts are down a little bit this year, which, again, I don't mind that as much because I felt like he was kind of getting high pitch counts because he was chasing strikeouts. But when the ERA is up as much as it is, his ERA has climbed significantly from his rookie year until now his third year. It just feels like as more as there's a scouting report on him, teams are getting more and more familiar with him, and he's going to have to – this is a big offseason for him. He's already got the big contract, so how big of an offseason could it really be? The money's in the bank. But if he wants to be the type of pitcher – he was second in Rookie of the Year voting a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
But again, in terms of ranking – Espino was always the top guy, and he's had nothing but injuries, and he's just now starting to get on a throwing program again. And then it was always Gavin Williams, number 2, and Bybee was always supposed to be number 3. He just emerged with a terrific rookie year, and it feels like the league's starting to figure him out. We've talked about it before. He's kind of fiddled a little bit with his arm angle this year, with his arm slot, with some of his pitch mix. This is a big winner for him, I think. I mean, we still got 6 weeks left, and they're still in the playoff race for right now, but as he goes into this winter, I think this is a big winner for him to sort of figure out what works for him and what doesn't.
Dustin, is this time to see the young dudes?
Yeah.
Is this the?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so. I mean, it's what do we got to lose?
I mean, Carlos Santana was back in the lineup again last night.
The day after Kafis hit a home run, Jason, I know they're going to do it. It drives me absolutely
Kafis and Manzardo were both out.
Why did they do this? Bull goes nuts about it.
I don't. It's worse this year. I think the platoon splits this year. I don't have the numbers to back this up, but watching it feels worse than it's ever been. And I just wonder if this is we talked about it with the Yankees, or Clint Frazier's talked about it with the Yankees about how it's front office driven. A lot of the lineup decisions that they make in New York comes from the front office, and Boone just takes the bullets for it. I have to at least wonder if something like that is going on here, and Tito just was a meat shield for a number of years and was strong enough to push back on that and say, no, we're not doing that. But it doesn't – I mean, Austin – he came through. Austin Hedges is up with 2 guys on, down 2 runs in the 8th inning yesterday. Kafis is on the bench, and they let Hedges hit. Now he delivered RBI single, because I was trying to go to bed early last night and it didn't work. I couldn't sleep, so I got up and I flipped the game on and watched a few. And I mean, I couldn't believe Hedges is at the plate. You could pinch hit Bo Naylor for him. I'd rather have Naylor up there than Hedges in that situation. Kafis is still on the bench. You could pinch hit Kafis, and they let Hedges hit, but he delivered with the single, so you can't kill him for that.
But
just the
process.
Yeah,
it gets you.
I'm just, and it's unfortunate because Carlos Santana has meant so much to this organization for so long. I am so sick of seeing Carlos Santana.
I mean, he's been here 7-8 times, 7-8 years apiece.
He's the best defensive first baseman they have. So, okay, fine. I want to see C.J. Kafis and Kyle Manzardo in the lineup every day.
Yeah,
every day.
That's the difficult part about it, because there's a technical baseball aspect of it, but then there's an aspect of it like, guys, what are we doing here, man? We kind of just talked about this with football. Like, hey, look, man, I think if you guys were up front with it and said, hey, look, we've traded and we punted at the deadline. We understand that y'all want to see these young guys. And guess what? When we out of contention, you're going to get an opportunity to see them.
There's still only 3 out.
And they still 3 out.
So
but
they're still in it.
At what point, how bad could he be? Like some of these dudes are getting at bats. And you're like, how bad could the young guy be, right? And especially when you see guys that we've talked about that we've been wanting to see forever, the Manzardo stuff. I don't understand how Manzardo he's your 3rd best hitter. He's probably your 2nd best power hitter. And you still got him switching in and out? It's just, it makes no sense to me. I just don't get it. Don't get it.
Jason, are they making the playoffs?
No, I don't think so. I don't.
Well, you said it. I'll give you credit. You said when it was hot, it still was going to be tough to make.
It was tough. It was going to be tough. Yeah. I wanted to see them get that division thing down to 2 or 3 games. That's not going to happen now. I mean, I think the division race is over. I know they've got 6 left with Detroit at the end of the year.
Down 9.5. It's done.
I thought it was 8. Is it 9.5?
9.5 now.
Oh yeah, no, it's over. That's a wrap. But and the problem with chasing the 3rd wild card is all the teams that you're going against. I mean, there's a little bit of a gap now. Texas is not playing well. Texas is a mess. Tampa's out of it. But Cleveland, Kansas City, Boston. Who's above Boston? Who's the number 2?
Boston and Seattle are both tied. They're 2.5 back, and the Yankees are the first wild card. They're a game ahead of Seattle and Boston.
So you're like 4 teams for 2 spots, basically.
Yeah, we'll see.
And Kansas City could be getting its ace back in a couple of weeks. So yeah, I don't like the chances, and I don't believe in this lineup. I haven't believed in this lineup all year long. Nothing about this team tells me that they are capable of going on a deep October run. I felt that way last year. It was fun to watch them last year. It was great. Nothing about this team, though, feels like they are capable of winning multiple series in October.